I'm Grace White. Many people don't realize the night rapper Takeoff was shot and killed in Houston. There were other people injured. One of them is 24-year-old Sydney Leday.
What's up, YouTube? All the Smoke TV. It's your boy Smitty. Make sure y'all like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so y'all get all this hot content as soon as I drop it. Now, this video gonna be a little longer than others because I got to talk my shit this video, all right? I'm gonna be one of the best bloggers on YouTube, and I'm gonna tell you why. When Takeoff was killed, it was two other people shot. A 23-year-old boy and a 24-year-old female, okay? It's hundreds of thousands and millions of bloggers on YouTube. But I was one of a handful of bloggers that talked about this topic. Everybody talked about Takeoff getting killed. Everybody. But nobody spoke on the 23-year-old dude or the 24-year-old female. But I did. I'm making sure I do my research, I do my homework, I'm making sure I find out everything about everything. I'm not coming to YouTube with no half a story. I got all the facts. Everybody else who talked about this male and female that was shot when Takeoff was killed got almost 500,000 subscribers, 200,000 subscribers, 250,000 subscribers. Me, my little channel got 300, but I'm still giving y'all facts. Check this out, man. When Takeoff was shot and killed, a 23-year-old male and a 24-year-old female was shot and took to the hospital. I told y'all this already, all right? The 24-year-old female was in a coma for a week. A week. It was her birthday weekend. She was down there hanging out. She was only down there with Takeoff and them at that party for about 30 minutes. An hour, 30 minutes to an hour. All right? She described all the vibes from the party. She said the vibes from the party was real cool and laid back. Nobody was arguing in the party. No argument broke out until they started shooting dice. And she said even when they were shooting dice, she thought they was just playing when they was arguing because everybody's vibes were so cool in the party. That go back to what I told y'all in my video about the one mistake that Takeoff made. And the one mistake was him not leaving when that party was over. She said the vibes in that party was cool. Everybody was cool. No arguing, no problems. But when y'all get out here shooting dice, bro, this is any man's game. Nobody control that atmosphere. The party was for the princes. So yeah, they control what goes on inside that bowling alley in their party atmosphere. Yeah, nobody's going to argue. Nobody's going to fight. Nobody's going to kill Takeoff in their party. So y'all looking for protection and y'all meaning the viewers. The viewers thinking that Jay Prince is supposed to be some kind of savior and was supposed to stop everything that happened during that dice game. That was impossible. One of them niggas would have fucked around and shot Jay Prince Jr. Y'all want to keep on subscribing to these weak-ass channels, people that's lying to y'all. Little Cam's dead. Patrick Clark got shot at by Jay Prince Jr. when he got bailed out of jail. That damn man ain't get shot at. Y'all go find me one news article. Go Google one article. Y'all go find one piece of proof that that man got shot at when he got released from jail. It didn't happen. Y'all letting these people feed y'all lies and them the channels y'all want to subscribe to, man. Now let's get back on this 24-year-old female that was shot. Imagine it being your birthday weekend and you trying to go hang out and party and just have some fun. And then in the next moment, you running for your life because somebody's shooting. and a bullet hit you in the back of the head. This woman didn't get shot in the arm and the leg. She didn't get grazed. She got shot in the back of the head. Sad thing is that's the same place Takeoff got shot. And look how God worked, man. He took Takeoff home, but this lady lived, man. She did her first interview. And I got the video and the audio. Yes, I will play it for y'all. I want y'all to understand something, man. These parties, these private events, they're not safe, man. The regular club is barely safe. And all clubs got their own paid security. And these clubs is barely safe. People getting shot and killed in these nightclubs with 20 security guards in there and police in front of the establishment. People are getting killed inside these events. So I want to know all the people who was on my channel, on my comment, under my comment saying, oh, he didn't make no mistake. He didn't have to leave. He's a grown man. If he wanted to hang out, he could hang out. Why would y'all want to hang out around a bunch of drunk ass niggas? Why would y'all want to hang out around a bunch of drunk dudes with guns, man? Who know what drugs they was taking? And we all know no man is playing about their money. That's like the worst mix. Liquor, drugs, guns, and money. Gambling at that. It's a disaster waiting to happen, man. But this girl, man, 24 years old, celebrating her 24th-year-old birthday, shot in the back of the head on her birthday weekend, spends the next week in the hospital, in a coma. Now, while we on the coma topic, let's back up a little bit, man. Okay? She was shot in the head. She managed to get down the escalator to her friend's car where her friend drove her 12 minutes to a hospital. The police made a statement and they talked about the two people that was shot. And they said that they saw both people and they got statements from both people. How the hell y'all get a statement from this damn girl and she was shot in the head? Y'all mean to tell me y'all walked in that hospital and y'all told the doctors and everybody that was going to do those procedures on her, y'all told them, hold on, wait a minute. We got to get a statement from her. With a bullet in the back of her head? Sometimes y'all got to wait. Like, let them try to save this damn girl life. Y'all don't care if people live or die, man. If that girl really made it down them stairs, got driven to the hospital 12 minutes and gave a whole statement before she had her surgery, that's a strong woman, man. That is a strong woman. And my prayers go out to you and your family, young lady, man. God is good. You still here with us. This woman was in a coma for a week. Innocent people just hanging out. The 23-year-old dude, innocent person just hanging out. Takeoff, rest in peace. Innocent person just hanging out. And y'all mean to tell me that it's just okay to be hanging out once the party's over in an atmosphere where people probably doing drugs, drinking, got guns, shooting dice and arguing. As soon as the argument started, it was time to go. Before the argument started, as soon as the party was over, it was time to go. But that's the problem in the urban culture. In our community, that's the problem, man. We don't never want the turn up to stop. We want to kick it all day, all night. Club over, now we looking for the after spot. We already drunk. Everybody already high off whatever drugs they do. But now we want to look for the after spot. We want to stay in it. We want to be turned up some more. And after the party over is usually when all the bullshit happens. Why? Because everybody's already drunk. Everybody's already high. Everybody feeling themselves. Everybody got a gun. Everybody got their group of dudes they hang with. Everybody this gang, that gang. Everybody group tougher than the next group. Everybody want to prove they the machoist. As black men, we can be in a room with other black men and be in groups. And we are not like this group over here for no reason at all. Who these niggas think they is? They want to be over there 15 deep? Like they like that? We'll get on that with them. Just nothing. It don't take anything. It takes nothing for a black man to beef with another black man. Nothing. But y'all want to say it was okay for Takeoff to just be out there. I'm going to play a few clips of audio from this 24-year-old girl's interview. First interview that she did since being out of the hospital, man. All the Smoke TV. Either y'all like and subscribe to my channel where y'all gonna always get the facts, or y'all can keep dealing with that BS. But I'm going to tell y'all this. Please don't come on my channel no more telling me stuff y'all saw on another channel. Because I had a couple people comment under my comments under one of my videos, oh yeah, Patrick Clark, that's why they shot at Patrick Clark when he got out of jail. Yada, yada, yada. Boy, it was never shot at, man. Y'all either stay over here where the real is, or y'all go back over there and listen to them damn goofies on YouTube. All the Smoke TV, man, I'm out.
She was shot in the head in the early morning hours of November 1st, spent a week in the hospital, and says it's a miracle she survived. Ladae is born and raised in Houston and says she's been leaning on her family for support. It's a story we've been working on for months and waiting until she was ready to tell her story. In her first interview, she talks with us about what it was like being there that night and the wounds she's still recovering from, physically and emotionally. Sydney, first, tell us how you're doing.
Every day is different. I'm going through different emotions. I haven't saw a therapist or anything, so most days I'm happy. Most days, I could just, to sum it up, it's a mix of emotions. So I have random times where I feel angry. A lot of, I wouldn't say sadness. It's, I have feelings of being grateful that I am still here.
You've made a miraculous recovery. Tell us what you've been through.
I really just can say I'm just grateful to be here, and it's just like sometimes unreal.
Do you remember the moment you first woke up in the hospital?
Everybody was around me. Well, when I first woke up, like I said, I didn't want to be there. I kept telling my mom I want to go home. I had never been in a hospital like that, but I remembered what happened, because when I was up the whole time after I got shot in the head, and I called my mom and told her what happened and to come.
You called your mom after you were shot?
Yeah, and I told her to come to the hospital, but I ended up having a seizure, so I was on the phone with her the whole time. And
so you knew exactly what had happened and why you were in the hospital.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but everybody was around me. My mom, my aunts, my grandma.
I know you said you knew why you were in the hospital, but did you understand the extent of your injuries and what you had survived?
Yes, I did. I was up for the whole thing. I felt the sting in the back of my head. I felt myself falling. And the person I was with picked me up, and we got in the car. But it was like a scary movie, really. Ironically, it was Halloween night. I had on a nun outfit. I had blood all over me, and
You had dressed up for Halloween.
yeah, and it was still my birthday weekend, so
You had just turned 24.
yeah. So, I mean, like any other 24-year-old, I was just out partying and celebrating because I really never dressed up for Halloween, and that was something I was excited about.
Did you know the people there that night? Did you know Takeoff was there?
Yeah, I saw everybody. I'm used to being around celebrities, so it wasn't because I used to live in Los Angeles, so it wasn't like a big deal. It was just more so like just a regular party.
And had you been there the whole night, or what time did you get to the bowling alley?
It was after hours, so I got there around maybe 12 or maybe 1 o'clock because we had been to a few places. Like I said, we were celebrating my birthday still, and it was Halloween's. And I told the person I was with I wanted to hang out tonight because I have my costume and I looked cute. So yeah, so we got there at like 12 a.m. and everybody was just hanging out. We had a few drinks.
At any point, do you remember being scared before all that happened, or was it, in your opinion, a normal night?
Yeah, it was pretty normal in my opinion. Yeah, I didn't get scared. It wasn't any arguments or anything until the event was actually over. And yeah, that's when I knew something was wrong after the fact, because I thought these people that were arguing was just playing from, like I said, the energy that was in the room before. Everybody was around the table playing a game of dice, so I thought it was just like some friendly banter.
But that argument or that arguing was kind of your first sign that something was going on.
Yeah, because Quavo, he was upset. So I noticed that something was wrong whenever I noticed that he was really upset and he was finna leave. So the party wasn't finna keep going on. And I saw whenever everything broke out and I tried to run, but I didn't go that far. So yeah, it was really like a movie, like shooting all the way until I got down the escalator into the car, and I'm just telling the person I'm with like I'm scared, and I knew something happened to me from falling and feeling that stinging sensation.
Mm-hmm. So you were actually running away when you were shot. Is that fair to say?
Yes. Yeah, so that's when I got in the car and called my mom, and luckily we were only 12 minutes away from Memorial Hermann.
Wow, so you made it down the escalator into the friend's car. That friend took you to the hospital, rushed you there. And you said you spent how long in the hospital total?
A week.
What was it like when you went home?
That's when the real stuff started. Like, I had a panic attack as soon as I got home.
Do you replay that night in your head and what happened?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I had a panic attack. And I just remember I didn't really have an appetite. All I really ate was like fruit and just different stuff. I was nauseated, throwing up all the time. Like,